After achieving remarkable military victories and establishing control over the vast Persian Empire, Alexander the Great's return journey from India to Babylon became one of the most arduous and significant chapters of his campaigns. This phase of his journey was marked by both hardship and triumph, highlighting the challenges faced by his army as they traversed the treacherous terrains of the Gedrosian Desert. Alexander's return journey not only underscored his resilience as a leader but also set the stage for the enduring legacy of his conquests. The context of the return journey. After the Battle of the Hydaspes in 326 BCE, Alexander had successfully defeated King Porus and gained control over parts of India. However, his troops, exhausted and yearning to return home after years of campaigning, expressed reluctance to continue further into India. Recognizing their fatigue and the growing discontent, Alexander decided to turn back and retrace his steps toward Babylon, a key administrative center of his empire. The return journey was fraught with challenges, including harsh weather conditions, limited supplies, and the need to navigate hostile territories. The decision to cross the Gedrosian Desert, a region characterized by its arid conditions and rugged terrain, would test the limits of Alexander's leadership and the endurance of his army. The challenges of the Gedrosian Desert. Harsh environmental conditions. The Gedrosian Desert presented formidable challenges to Alexander and his troops. Extreme heat during the day and cold at night, coupled with scarce water supplies, made the crossing perilous. As the army moved through the desert, soldiers faced the risk of dehydration, heat exhaustion, and fatigue, which took a toll on morale. Logistical difficulties. The logistics of sustaining an army in such an inhospitable environment were daunting. Supply lines were stretched thin, and the lack of provisions forced Alexander to make difficult decisions regarding resource allocation. His ability to navigate these logistical challenges was crucial for the survival of his troops. Hostile terrain and tribes. In addition to the harsh climate, the army encountered hostile tribes and difficult terrains, including sand dunes and rocky outcrops. Alexander's forces faced ambushes and skirmishes with local tribes who were resistant to his presence in their lands. Maintaining order and discipline among his troops in such conditions was vital to preventing further dissent. Alexander's leadership during the journey. Leading by example. Throughout the arduous journey, Alexander demonstrated remarkable resilience and commitment to his soldiers. He shared in their hardships, often forgoing luxuries and comforts to lead by example. This solidarity fostered a sense of loyalty among his troops, who witnessed their leader enduring the same challenges they faced. Motivating his troops. Alexander employed various strategies to keep morale high during the difficult crossing. He frequently addressed his soldiers, reminding them of their shared purpose and the glory of their past victories. By emphasizing the importance of their mission and the honor of their accomplishments, he motivated them to persevere through the harsh conditions. Adapting strategies. Faced with the difficulties of the Gedrosian Desert, Alexander adapted his tactics to navigate the terrain effectively. He ordered smaller, more manageable detachments of troops to scout for water and safe routes, which allowed the army to move more efficiently and conserve resources. This adaptability demonstrated his ability to respond to the challenges of the environment while maintaining the army's cohesion. The human cost of the journey. Losses and sacrifices. Despite Alexander's leadership and efforts to maintain morale, the crossing of the Gedrosian Desert took a significant toll on his army. The extreme conditions led to the loss of many soldiers, who succumbed to dehydration, exhaustion, or the harsh elements. The army's size diminished, and the hardships they faced contributed to feelings of vulnerability and uncertainty. Camaraderie amidst hardship. The shared experience of enduring the desert together forged a strong bond among the remaining soldiers. As they faced adversity, camaraderie emerged as soldiers relied on one another for support and encouragement. This sense of unity helped Alexander maintain a degree of discipline and morale, even in the face of significant losses. The arrival in Babylon. Reunion with civilization. After weeks of treacherous travel, Alexander's army finally emerged from the Gedrosian Desert and reached the more hospitable territories of Babylon. The arrival in Babylon was met with relief and joy, as the soldiers found access to resources, food, and water after the grueling ordeal. Restoration of order. Upon his return to Babylon, Alexander focused on restoring order and re-establishing the administrative structures that had been disrupted during his campaigns. He recognized the importance of maintaining stability within his empire, especially after the significant losses suffered during the desert crossing. Plans for the future. In Babylon, Alexander began to plan his next moves, including potential campaigns further east into Arabia and beyond. He sought to consolidate his gains, promote Hellenistic culture, and integrate the diverse peoples of his empire. The experiences of the return journey would inform his future strategies and leadership decisions. The legacy of Alexander's return journey. Symbol of resilience. Alexander's crossing of the Gedrosian Desert became a symbol of resilience and determination in the face of adversity. His ability to lead his army through one of the harshest environments in the ancient world showcased his unwavering commitment to his troops and his vision for a united empire. Lessons in leadership. The challenges of the return journey provided valuable lessons in leadership, particularly in crisis management and maintaining morale among troops. Alexander's adaptability, empathy, and strategic thinking during this difficult period contributed to his enduring legacy as one of history's great military leaders. Cultural exchange and integration. The experiences and challenges faced during the return journey contributed to the ongoing cultural exchanges within Alexander's empire. As his army crossed diverse territories and interacted with various peoples, they facilitated the spread of Hellenistic culture, which would have lasting impacts on the regions they encountered. Reintegration and recovery. Upon returning to Babylon, Alexander prioritized the reintegration of his remaining troops into the fold of his larger military structure. He understood that the morale of his army was crucial for future campaigns. To achieve this, he organized a grand celebration to honor the bravery and endurance of his soldiers during the grueling desert crossing. This event not only served to restore their spirits but also reinforced their loyalty to him as their leader. Strategic reassessment. The experiences from the return journey provided Alexander with valuable insights into the strengths and weaknesses of his military. He conducted a thorough reassessment of his strategies and troop compositions, aiming to learn from the challenges faced in the Gedrosian Desert. This reflective approach allowed him to refine his military tactics, ensuring that his forces were better prepared for future endeavors. Plans for expansion. Alexander's return to Babylon also marked the beginning of his preparations for further conquests. With a renewed focus, he contemplated expanding his empire into the Arabian Peninsula and beyond, setting the stage for new military campaigns. His vision of a vast, interconnected empire remained unwavering, and he sought to solidify his control over newly acquired territories while simultaneously looking outward for additional conquests. The cultural impact of the journey. Cultural integration. The return journey was not only a physical transition but also a cultural one. As Alexander's army passed through various regions, they interacted with diverse peoples, leading to a rich exchange of ideas, customs, and practices. This cultural integration was instrumental in promoting Hellenistic ideals and the fusion of Greek and Eastern traditions. Influence on local populations. As the Macedonian forces moved through local territories, they left a lasting impact on the regions they traversed. The presence of Alexander's army facilitated the spread of Greek culture, language, and practices. In turn, local customs influenced the Macedonian soldiers, resulting in a mutual exchange that enriched both sides. Art and literature. The journey also inspired a wealth of artistic and literary expressions. Artists and writers sought to capture the grandeur of Alexander's conquests and the challenges faced during the return journey. The blending of cultures and experiences became a source of inspiration for subsequent generations, influencing the development of art and literature in the Hellenistic world. The leadership lessons from the return journey. Crisis management. Alexander's leadership during the return journey exemplified effective crisis management. Faced with adversity, he maintained focus and clarity, guiding his troops through challenges. His ability to remain calm under pressure and make strategic decisions in the face of uncertainty serves as a valuable lesson for contemporary leaders. Empathy and understanding. The hardships faced by his soldiers allowed Alexander to cultivate a deeper understanding of their struggles. By showing empathy and sharing in their challenges, He reinforced the bond between leader and troops. This aspect of leadership emphasizes the importance of emotional intelligence and connection in fostering loyalty and commitment among team members. Resilience in leadership. The endurance demonstrated by both Alexander and his troops during the return journey highlighted the importance of resilience in leadership. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, and the ability to persevere through adversity can define the trajectory of a leader's success. Alexander's example teaches that maintaining a resilient mindset can inspire others to overcome their own obstacles. The final chapters of Alexander's legacy. Continued campaigns. Following his return to Babylon, Alexander continued his campaigns with renewed vigor, embarking on expeditions to Arabia. His relentless pursuit of expansion and unification reflected his unwavering ambition to create a vast empire that encompassed diverse cultures and regions. Cultural and intellectual exchange. The conquests that followed his return journey further solidified the cultural and intellectual exchanges initiated during his campaigns. Alexander's empire became a melting pot of ideas, philosophies, and artistic expressions, fostering a dynamic environment that promoted innovation and collaboration across cultures. The legacy of Hellenism. The influence of Alexander's journeys, including the return from India through the desert, contributed to the enduring legacy of Hellenism. The spread of Greek culture and ideals throughout the regions he conquered laid the groundwork for the Hellenistic Age, a period characterized by remarkable advancements in art, science, and philosophy.